folks, it's Jake here, and we've got an unboxing video for you. We've got two unboxing videos for you that we're going to jam together into one. Yesterday, I got this from my sister. It's empty now because I already recorded this unboxing. I'll play it after this unboxing. YYC stands for Calgary. That's the closest big city to where I live. So my sister sent some more stuff to me that I had been purchasing and getting sent. I'm hoping there's one flashlight in there, and I know of a number of knives. And so we're going to open that up, take a good look, show you everything that's in there. And this makes around 15 packages that my sister has sent to me during 2018. Ever since the first week of 2018, when CBSA announced that they're going to crack down like crazy on all sorts of folding knives, that they're just going to stop and not let people get in. And a whole lot of Canadians have lost knives this year to CBSA behaving what I believe is illegally. And a lot of other people believe it's illegal. And there's even a lawyer that's working on getting a court case ready to take to the courts, to the federal courts, to fight CBSA to stop them from stealing our folding knives that, according to the Criminal Code of Canada, are totally legal to import and own and even carry. So, if you haven't heard of any of that stuff, get involved. I'll have some links down below. Let's get to the package now. This first package, and then you'll see the video for this package. We're going to take a look at what's inside here. Let's open it up. This is my Real Steel H6 Free knife, which I like an awful lot, and it's become one of my main carrying knives. Even though it's, technically a two-hand opening knife, I still enjoy it so much. The blade shape is something I really enjoy. And it's just super, super nice. Now, a couple things. First, I contacted Kubi. A number of you people have been asking me to review more Kubi knives. So I contacted Kubi, and Kubi has sent me some knives. Here's one. Here's another one. Here's that flashlight that I was saying that I was going to get. My sister took it out of the box to save some space. This is a new flashlight by Kubi. And then we got two more. So that's what we've got. And then afterwards, there's two items in here that you're going to see. So let's start with this box here. Little white nondescript box. This is one of those Eafengrow, I think that's how it's supposed to be said, knives. And I ordered this from GearBest because GearBest is shipping to the United States. GearBest is no longer shipping knives to Canada, unfortunately, but hopefully they'll change their minds and at least send fixed blades, but right now it's no knives. G10 handle scales on here. Stainless steel pocket clip, not too big a one, but it looks like it's in a decent position. Lanyard hole. High saber grind, fairly thick stock. Are those actual thumb studs? No, it's not really a thumb stud. Stop pins are external. Nice huge flipper tab. That makes it a really big guard there as well. This is a bulky kind of knife. So we'll be reviewing this. And another little white box. I think this is another Eafengrow because I wanted to review more of them. Yep, EF on there. Also says it's D2. This guy's got a drop point with a swedge, stonewash, lanyard hole back here, two-tone G10. Also a high, well, not so high, but a saber grind. Flipper again, more rounded. Looks like it's got a locked pivot screw, so not free spinning because it's only got a Torx hole on one side. This one had the same thing right there. So we'll be reviewing this guy. Liner lock. The flashlight comes with a lanyard and a micro USB cable. to charge it, some instructions, and of course, the flashlight. EF18650S. Can you guess what kind of battery this thing takes? It takes 18650 batteries. Let's see if there's a battery in there, and there is a battery in there. So, Folomov battery. Oh, yeah, the plastic seal just fell down. So let's put this back in. There's probably going to be some charge on this thing. Whoa, yeah. Oh, sorry about getting that in your eyes, guys. Looks like a fairly warm color light. That's a nice small EDC kind of light. Pocket clip. It's light enough, I think, that can work as a baseball cap clip as well. Wait a minute. It'd be facing the wrong way. Yeah, so it's not a baseball cap clip. But we'll be doing a full review on that guy. Put him aside. Oh, and some O-rings. Let's take a look at this Kubi by kubiknife.com. And let's see if I can not destroy this box. These kind of boxes I tend to destroy when I open them. Sometimes what I do is I put a knife in there and I just sort of lift, and it's a little easier to get those out that way than it is by just pulling with my fingernails. All right, so some information. Yeah, right away, the fit and finish, you can tell, feels a fair bit better than those Eafengrows. Everything, just immediately, you can tell this is a better knife than this is. Yeah, just immediately. Every little thing is just a tiny bit better. And I'm sure some things are going to be more than a tiny bit better. Tiny little lanyard hole back here. I wonder if 550 paracord will fit through there. I'll test it out. Right side pocket clip only. Flipper tab. Wow, that's a cool blade shape. I remember asking for this one now. Recurve right here. Some guys really dislike recurves. I don't mind recurves at all, especially once you've learned how to sharpen them. They're just awesome because they cut so very well. A little bit of skeletonizing on the liner in there. Feels good in hand. I think that's over 3 inches. I can almost guarantee you. Yeah, in a nice green color. Okay, yeah, and here it says the model is KU162 in green. The KU162 in green. And now this, which is the last one before you see the second video. And, or is this what I ordered from, did I order this from, no, I didn't order this from GearBest. Of course not. A little microfiber cloth. Congratulations on the purchase of your new Kubi knife. And, oh, there's 2 things in here. That's why I thought. Before I get to the Kubi knife, there's this. This is a knife that I ordered from GearBest. This is an Enlan, and it's just funky. It's weird. It's got little holes all the way around here, little bumps. I'll give you all of these. I'll give you a nice close-up shot that I intersperse in the video. You've already seen most of them. 8CR13 MLB steel. A little bit of a forward choil right there. And, you know, those little choils, or whatever you want to call them, on the top of the knife. And then it's sort of like a sheep's foot there. A nice high saber grind. The whole blade's got a bit of a belly. That makes it generally a pretty good cutter. Looks like it's maybe a tiny bit over 0.5 millimeter thick behind the grind. And it's just that funky, funky G10. Now the liner lockup, the lockup is right around the halfway point. And a lot of Enlan knives need about 100 opens and closes to get them to start behave smoothly. This one's got 1 phosphor bronze bushing washer and 1 nylon one. And they almost all need you to do some of this and maybe get some oil in them. It's just the way Enlans are. But after that, they get to be fairly smooth generally. And we'll see if this one is the same. course, it took some English there to get it to open up. Well, if you're not familiar with that phrase, that takes a little bit extra effort. And here is that other Kubi knife that I wanted to show you. We've got a nice steel, I think it's steel anodized pocket clip, little lanyard hole, short little back spacer here. It's like a little gentleman's knife. Oh yes. Wow, wow, I didn't see on the picture that it was that distinctive. The way the blade shape is, it comes down, back up, and then drops. And that swedge is like a straight line all the way across. Very interesting blade shape. But if you don't look at the top, the bottom of the blade shape, it's a very typical knife with a belly and then a flat area. Nice sharpener's choil. That looks like a solid piece of carbon fiber with hidden liners inside. Yeah, I'll double check that, but I believe that's a solid piece of carbon fiber there. Looks very, very much like that. No skeletonizing on the liners. They're not too terribly thick. Liner lock. The detent ball looks black, and so it might be a ceramic detent ball. That would be kind of cool. Ball bearings. My finger slipped beside. Good action, good feel, very light. Feels like it's just over 3 ounces. Yeah, probably just a little bit over 3 ounces. I like this knife. This might become a little bit, it's not totally gentlemanly looking, but it is a gentleman's folder of sorts. Very much so. I like that. Okay. And a nice pouch to put it in, a 2-knife pouch, which is why my sister put the other knife in the other half of the pouch. So keep watching now for the unboxing of this. I know my sister sent me 2 packages, and I don't know which one this is or which order they're arriving in. So we'll just take a look and see what we got. Open this up here, put the knife down. I really do really like this H6 Free by Real Steel Knives. It's got a nail nick, so it doesn't have a thumb stud or a flipper tab. Great blade shape, and I really like carrying this thing in public. It's something that is really easy to carry and not get into trouble with, because it's a 2-hand opening style, although it's easy enough to open it with 1 hand. But it's just a really great knife for use in Canada. Well, just about anywhere, I guess. But we're not talking about this knife. I already did a video about this. If you haven't seen the video about this knife, I'll put a link at the very end, right up there in the corner. But this is what we got today. We've got foam. Yes, we've got foam. And we've got 2 knives. Here's one knife. Oh, it's got some foam residue on it on the side there. Not sure what the brand is on this one. HX Outdoors. Okay, so yeah, it does go all the way. HX Outdoors, this is the ZD23B. They've got this same knife in a Tanto style blade. And this one's more of a spear tip, not quite a spear tip, because both sides would look identical if it was a spear tip. But we've got a drop point with a swedge, and what is it? 9CR18 MOV steel, stonewash, G10 handle scales, and pocket clip on this side, lanyard hole. That's kind of nice. You've got a bit of a thumb guard kind of thing up here instead of just a ramp or something, so that's really nice. Same kind of thing over here. So in a reverse grip, very secure, and in a traditional grip, very secure. or something I haven't used, a phrase I haven't used in a long time, very stubby. Now, I didn't notice when I asked for this that it's got a proprietary thumb stud, but it's the same one that I've seen used by Enlan for a long time. If you've been with this channel for a couple of years, I used to do a number of reviews for Enlan knives that have this exact same, at least I believe it's the exact same tip on it here. And so I believe my tool will work right on there. So I'll double check that, and I'll put a link down below, or maybe I'll put a little split screen, not a split screen. I might put a shot of a picture right now on the screen there of the tool that works, and down below would be a link on where you can get one. Hopefully they still have them. Hopefully I can still find those links. There you go. So there's that. And I got a small knife. Now, I've been waiting for another small knife, tiny knife, because my favorite tiny knife broke the other day. It was an HX Outdoors knife that had a titanium handle scales, and the lockup was good and stuff, but I wanted to give it just a little more pressure on this frame lock arm. So I bent the frame lock arm just a tiny bit down so it would have a bit more pressure going down the liner. This tiny thing's, you can't see what I'm saying. But maybe I'll give you a close-up picture or something. But I bent it too far and it cracked off the frame lock arm. Well, I just cracked it, and once it's cracked there, it's totally useless. But yeah, this is a nice tiny knife. Very much the same size as that knife. And it's got a nice tiny little hole up here, perfect for putting on a necklace or a keychain. And these really tiny ones like this, I like wearing, you know, around my neck. So what do they give you? They give you a chain so you can wear it around your neck. Okay, so let's open this chain up. I know I'm not doing the review yet. I'm just super happy with this. I'm going to see if this fits through there. See, yeah, there you go. So they give you a chain that doesn't fit in the hole. Yes. Okay. I've got remedies for that kind of thing, and I'll show you when I do the full review of this tiny knife. And I'll be playing with this thing quite a lot over the next couple of days so that I can get a review on this, hopefully within 3 or 4 days, because I've got no other folders at home to review. I've just run out, so hopefully I'll get more stuff in the mail, and I'll use this extensively over the next couple of days so I can do a review of this guy. So maybe you can keep watching and see another video, or this might just be the end. And if it's the end, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Remember, guys, always cut towards your chum, not your thumb. Bye now.